Well, my name's Justin, and I'm from Richmond, Virginia. I grew up there, and then I went into the military, and that's how I ended up in North Carolina. Before Christ, I was just doing whatever I wanted, living selfishly, being with who I wanted to be with, hanging out with whoever I wanted to be with, and just doing whatever I wanted to do. And it wasn't working. I felt lost and alone, and just nothing was satisfying or fulfilling. When I was younger, I grew up in a Christian home, and none of the lessons really took root in my life. You know, I was familiar with them. I was familiar with the Bible. I grew up in a really just good Christian home, but for me, I never connected with God that way when I was younger. And so that led me to do whatever I wanted when I was a teenager and, a young adult. And so, I was just lost. I was hanging out with whoever I wanted to hang out with. I was doing whatever I wanted to do. I was living selfishly, just living for myself, basically. And it just wasn't working without God. The turning point for my life was after I got out of the military and started going to college here in Greenville. At night, I would just, I would feel lost and alone and why is this happening to me? Why is my life this way? What's going on? And it was just, I think it was God trying to just reach into my life and say, come back to me, because I can help you, I can save you, I love you. And so I started to feel that again, and then I started to just think about God just more than I'd ever had before. That no matter what I had done in the past, Jesus would, accept me, and he died for me, and he cleansed my sins, and he continues to do so every day, and that's just powerful. Trusting Christ has transformed my life by just, things that I used to worry about, I don't worry about anymore. Things that used to, keep me awake at night, don't keep me awake at night anymore. I can turn to the scripture at any point during my day and dive right into it, and it always helps me. And, God is just that presence that's there, that's just always with you, and you can always feel his love, even when you're going through something that you would think is just a struggle. I'm excited to be baptized because I think for me it's a moment between me and God. Everyone else is going to be there, and that's great and awesome. I love the audience. That's cool. I'm happy to be there. But for me, it's just between me and God, and I'm saying, look, I want to be baptized so that I can be closer to you, and that I can walk more like you, and try to strive to be like Jesus as best as I can.